Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla, and for this video I'm going to be going over my budget and money goals for May 2023. For May, I feel like I have quite a bit to talk about and go through, so I'm just going to jump into my money goals straight off the bat. My first goal for May is to have at least $4,000 contributed to my Roth IRA. Of course, I'm filming this video in April, so I don't know exactly where I'll be closing out my Roth IRA for April. So because of that, I don't know what to expect going into May and then going into June. Of course, I think I should be able to get to at least $4,000 in May and then by June finish it out, so the final $2,500, just because so much is changing with my finances, which it's all starting to change in May. I think that's reasonable for me to aim for, and then of course I will try to hit over that, so then I don't have to contribute as much in June, and then the money's already invested, so it's working for me for a longer amount of time. You know, even if it's just a month, it's still something, right? My second goal is to get rid of at least 50 things. I have a feeling in May that it's going to be much more than 50 because I am actually moving. So we'll just see how things go, but I'm pretty positive I'll be getting rid of quite a bit of stuff in May, and I'll do my best to keep track of it in my spreadsheet so I can update y'all at the end of the month. And this whole decluttering thing is part of my low spend year for 2023. With my low spend year, I am being more intentional with my spending. So you'll see that I'm still budgeting for fun and entertainment or travel and things of that sort, but there's no personal spending, or that's what I'm trying to avoid. So any personal spending like material objects, books, clothes, shoes, all that stuff, and even furniture, I don't want to purchase in 2023. This is also in collaboration with a few other YouTubers. So they're also doing low spend years, but you know, unique to how they wanted to do it. So I will have them in my description box if you're interested in checking out more people who are trying to spend less money in 2023. But yes, the declutter is also part of my low spend year, and I can link that original video in the description box as well. So now let's go ahead and talk about my income for May as well as my budget. I am going to pop up my spreadsheet on the screen. If you're interested in getting this spreadsheet specifically, then I will have it linked down below. You can get it for free, but I also have other spreadsheets that you can purchase on my Etsy shop, so definitely check that out. First up is my work income, which is going to look a little bit different for May because I did get my promotion at work, which is exciting. If you don't know, I am a Salesforce consultant, and this is actually my first Salesforce job, my first consulting job, and I got into this, I made a career transition. So I used to be a microbiologist, and I started learning and studying Salesforce back in 2021. I joined the Talent Stacker program, which I highly recommend. I've made a couple of videos about it, but if you're interested in transitioning careers specifically into Salesforce, then definitely go to talentstacker.com/Layla and sign up for the free 5-day challenge. Not sponsored by Talent Stacker for this video, but that is my affiliate link. And if you're interested in transitioning careers and you are interested in Talent Stacker, feel free to reach out to me. Definitely watch the videos that I have on that, but I would really appreciate if you use my link if you are going to sign up for that. But anyways, I have never gotten a promotion at a job. I've always just been the position that I've been. However, in the tech industry, things are very different. Also in Salesforce and consulting, things are very different. So I have been at my company for 1 year, and we were coming up on performance reviews. I feel like I have progressed quite a lot at this career, and have showed that I am capable of doing my job and can get a promotion. So I asked for a promotion, and I was told I am getting one. So that does start on May 1st, and I am also getting a 12% pay increase, which it sounds like a lot, but it's really not too much. I'll be a little bit over $70,000, I think almost $71,000, and I don't know what that breaks down to monthly. I know what it breaks down to monthly as a gross income, but after like my 401k, my medical insurance, dental insurance, all that stuff, as well as taxes, I don't know what to expect. But I think it will be at least $4,100, so that's what I put here. You know, with what I was at before, it was a little over $3,800 take-home pay per month. So I think $4,100 should be close to it. I think I'll be taking home slightly more, but I don't want to overestimate it and be incorrect. But of course, by the end of May, I'll know how much it will be going forward. So that's very exciting, and I appreciate all of y'all on your support with me talking about that in my video that went up last week. It is very exciting to see growth in myself and at my company, so I'm very excited that it actually is happening, and it feels really good because it's like I am brand new to this industry, and for me to, you know, start at a position and go to another position in a year is really encouraging and somewhat motivating. Let me know if you have any questions around that, specifically to my career or Salesforce. I'm thinking of maybe making a Q&A video or something with Talent Stacker, with Salesforce consulting. I don't know. I'll just have to see what comes out of it. I do like to help people transition into Salesforce and provide any support that I can, just because it's changed my life, and it is insane how different life can be within a matter of, you know, a few months. So anyways, business income I put at $2,500. I do think this will be higher, at least. I didn't put anything for other income this month. So altogether, it will definitely be higher, I'm pretty sure. But of course, going into the month, I never really know what I'll make from my side hustles, but this should be about accurate. And I don't think I'll be pulling anything from my sinking fund, so I left this blank as well. But of course, if I need anything if I spend money in any of those categories, I will pull from it if necessary. Okay, so let's go to my budget. First up is this blue section, which these are all of my sinking funds. And first is my taxes. So this is savings put aside for my quarterly estimated tax savings or tax payments from my side hustle income. And for May, I budgeted about $600. This one, again, I don't really know because it just depends on the month. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower than what I actually budget. And it also depends on my business expenses. So I did get a question on this on my blog. They were asking why I don't put, like, you know, a larger amount to my tax savings, but it's because when you have side hustles and make extra income from online work, you can write off a lot of your expenses. So that's exactly what I do. I have like thousands and thousands of dollars each year that I write off in business expenses. So I don't always need to save, you know, a high percentage of my earnings, if that makes sense. Okay, next sinking fund is my emergency fund. I don't expect to put anything to it in May. At first, I was thinking to put $1,000 per month for the next few months to my emergency fund, but then I decided I would really prefer to prioritize my Roth IRA first, and then after that, I'm going to prioritize my emergency fund, so put the bulk of my, you know, extra income or like the remaining income to my emergency fund. So in a few months, I'll probably be dumping like $2,000 plus per month to my emergency fund for a few months. Next sinking fund is gifts. This is $75. Car/car maintenance, $100. Car insurance is also $100. And then finally, my beauty sinking fund is $75. The red section is my Roth IRA. And that one, I am budgeting $2,500. So this should get me to that over $4,000 mark. This is honestly a bit of a stretch. Like if you look at my budget, once I have all the numbers on here, you'll see that this will be a bit of a stretch. So this is just, I'm gonna see how things go throughout the month, but I do think I'll be able to do this, and that's what I'm gonna aim for. Plus it pushes me to, you know, cut back where I can and increase my income anywhere that I can. And I'm very, very excited to be able to put this much to my Roth IRA early on in the year. So this is a first for me. Next is donate, and that I am budgeting $100. The purple section is all related to housing. And as I said, I am moving in May, so I'm moving in less than 2 weeks of me filming this. My apartment lease doesn't end until the 12th of the month, but I need to move the weekend before because the 12th is like a Friday. I can't move on a weekday. I would have to ask off of work and all of that stuff. So moving a little bit earlier than that. Because of that, I do have to pay about half of my rent for the month. I don't know what that's going to be exactly. So for now, I just left it at about $800. I think I'll be paying a little bit less than $800. I have been checking my account to see if they've posted what I need to pay, but they have not, so I'm not really sure. The other thing too is what I talked about in my last video, but I am moving in with my boyfriend. He bought a house, so I'm moving in with him. Of course, I will be paying him We've agreed on like a 60-40 split, so he'll be paying 60%, I'll be paying 40% of basically all the bills. And honestly, it's probably going to be a set amount each month. So it's probably going to be like $1,100 or $1,200 per month. We just have to see what all the bills are going to look like. However, for May, we did agree that I won't be paying anything for the house because even though I'll be living there the bulk of the month, I still have to pay for all of my stuff with my apartment. So my boyfriend, you know, obviously doesn't mind that I'm not paying anything for May. I don't want to talk about this in too much detail because that's not the point of my channel, but I naturally typically have to talk about more personal things because that does involve my finances, and I'm an open book. Like, I'll literally talk about anything. This is not my only YouTube channel. I have my lifestyle YouTube channel, and like literally if you go watch my lifestyle channel, you'll see that I'm very, very open, and obviously I share every detail about my finances. So I don't mind talking about it, but when it comes to my finance channel, I typically leave off more personal things because I tend to get more judgment or like a lot of comments that I just don't really care for, you know, because it's my money, it's my life at the end of the day, and I don't get that sort of feedback on my other channel, to be honest. And I'm fine with feedback to a certain extent, but a lot of people have opinions about me moving in with my boyfriend and me moving in without my name on the house and stuff like that. Most people are supportive, of course, but there are, you know, still some people that question, like, why are you paying if it's not, you know, if your name's not on there? Why are you moving in without your name being on there? Why are you moving in without being married and stuff like that? But y'all have to remember that everybody's life is different, as well as everybody's relationship. So I've also seen stuff like, you guys have been together for so long, like, why aren't you just married? And just keep in mind that I have a very strong relationship with my boyfriend, and we talk about things all the time. Like, we are very open with communication. So just because somebody's been together for a long time, like a couple has been together for a long time, it does not mean that they need to get married quickly or anything of that sort. And also, people think that it's only him who is prolonging that marriage, you know, but like, this is a team thing. So just keep that in mind. Like, everybody's different, every relationship is different, and we are aware of where we want to be at this point in our life. So just wanted to call that out, but I appreciate all the support around that. I am moving. It's going to be a completely different town. The city that I'm moving to, I've been to it once, and that was literally to go see the house. So I am going to be very, very sad to leave my apartment, but also excited for this chapter. Okay, anyways, I told y'all I had a lot to update on and talk about, but Wi-Fi, I guess I'm still paying for $55. I don't really know how it works when you move out, so I don't know if I'll be getting refunds on things and all that stuff. I should be for like renter's insurance, and I don't know, we'll see. Electricity, that will be $91. Water and sewage, I think I got an update on this, but yeah, $17.30 sounds about right. And then household, I'm budgeting $50. I don't know if I'll need anything, but this is for like laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. Orange section is for food. So first up is groceries. I am budgeting $400. Food out, I'm budgeting $50. This might be too low because May has like Mother's Day, May has Memorial Day, long weekend. I don't know, we'll see. That might be too low, so I may go over budget on food out, but I'll leave it as it is. Next is gas for my car, $75 here. So I increased this because I am moving, so I will be obviously driving my car to our new house, and I think I'll only be taking one trip, I'm pretty sure. But it's a pretty far drive, and then also driving to like my dad's house probably will happen in May, and yeah, it's just gonna be a lot more driving than I typically do. Still working from home though, of course. Next is health/beauty. I'm budgeting $200. I don't think anything crazy happening in May. Dogs will be $170. Business, this is high, $1,500. So there's a couple of things. I do have somebody editing and creating shorts for me now for YouTube. You probably have seen my shorts videos. I'm trying to expand things here. I do need to do some sort of like legal thing. No, not a problem. It's just to like make my business more official. And then I have to pay for security. I have like a anti-spam / securities to prevent people from hacking my blogs because it's happened before. So I happily pay for that every year. That's like $200. So that's what's going on there. And then all my other like little expenses. Next is Netflix, $15.49. Gifts, I'm budgeting $50. This will be for Mother's Day. And if I do spend in gifts, then I'll pull from my sinking fund more than likely. So I did forget to put that up there. Moving, that's $150. I don't know. So I know when I moved back in 2019, all I really had to pay for was the moving truck, and that was like not even $70. However, I think the prices went up since then. They have gone up. So I just put this at $150. I really don't know what else the cost will be. Maybe gas included there. And then final thing is fun / entertainment, which I'm pretty positive I will be spending in this category in May. $60. My favorite DJ is coming back to Atlanta, and this will be, I'm definitely buying tickets. Like anytime they come to Atlanta, I will probably go. This will be my 3rd time seeing them, so I expect that to be like $30 per ticket. So I would be purchasing 2, and I'm very excited about that. Altogether, I'll be spending over $7,200. You can see that my expenses subtracted from my income is negative, but keep in mind that I always have money that rolls over from the previous month. I also will probably have a little bit more income from side hustles and extra income. I just don't know yet. And if anything, like if I don't have enough money to put toward these, I will not prioritize my Roth IRA, of course. So I would put less money to my Roth IRA and make everything work out if needed. I'm very excited though. May is gonna be exciting. There's just kind of a lot happening right now, as I keep on saying, but it's really cool because my income is increasing, but my expenses are decreasing because I'll be, just paying a portion of a mortgage, and that's actually much lower than what I pay for my apartment. I'll talk about things as I go. I did notice some people were asking like, oh, how are you paying for, if something goes wrong with the house, or washer and dryer type of thing. I will say right now that my boyfriend already bought the washer and dryer. I did not pitch in with that whatsoever. I think I'll explain it more in a separate video because one, I would like to get his permission. I don't think he would mind me talking about like his side of the finances. I'm not going to go like into numbers or anything because that's not what this channel is about. But yeah, I would like to ask his permission to see what he is comfortable with me talking about in more detail. And also, I don't really know yet. Like, we have not moved in together, and I don't know what to expect out of this house. So yes, something could go wrong with the house, but will I be paying for it? I don't know, maybe a percentage of it or maybe half of it. I don't really know, but as of right now, we're gonna do a 60-40 split for the main expenses, and I'm gonna be the 40%, so paying a little bit less. And again, we're very open with our communication. Like we talk about finance. I talk about finances more, let's be honest, but we talk about it all the time and are on the same page with things. So it should be pretty organized, and I will just keep y'all updated as we go. But yeah, I think that's it. Feel free to comment down below what your money goals are for May, or how you're feeling about the year, what's going on in your financial world. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.